Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Broadcasting around the world.
Well, hello.
This is your number one internet radio station.
Oh, happy days. Goodbye, grey sky, hello, blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. Feels so right, it can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling. Come on, Lee, join in. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the Rich and a Little Bit of Chris and a Side of Lee show. Only on Smile Radio. How we doing, Lee?
Yeah, not bad, mate. How are you?
How's the knee doing?
It's still there. Not cut it off yet.
Have you managed that MRI yet? Have they got you in yet?
That what?
MRI.
That's it.
Mirror.
Yeah, I'm still waiting, mate. I'm still waiting. I've been on the phone with him this week, chasing it up. But no, still waiting. Backlog because of coronavirus and all this. But what can you do? You can do nothing but wait. Which is not a bad thing, really, because when I first went in, I had to have 2 lots of bloods because I lost first lot.
Where on market?
I tell you what, it'll be on knocking about somewhere on the internet. That.
Oh,
Nobody else has got my my result back. Oh yeah, you're clear, and they're actually dying.
Have you got any blood in this, Stella?
No, mate. Budweiser.
You're not Budweiser.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm taking it steady.
Oh well, hopefully you'll be back on the mend because I could do with your muscles.
I've heard. I've seen actually as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been humping Slate, me Andrew and Eric the Viking. If you're listening, Eric, thanks again for all your help yesterday. But yeah, madness. I'm not built for this physical labour.
Manual labour. Manuel, you thought it were a waiter, didn't you?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so what's going on this weekend then, mate? You're a bit snookered, really, are you? Because can't really get out of the back.
I've watched everything on Netflix, everything on Prime, everything on Sky. So if there's out you want to know, not to watch or what to watch, I can tell you.
Well, I'll tell you what. Chris has got some DVDs. He might be able to send your way.
Yeah, I bet they took to under his bed out there.
Thing is, if he takes him out, bed will be all wonky because that's what's holding bed up.
Keeping it up.
Hi, Chris. Hello, if you're listening, old lad. Unfortunately,
hey, Chris, you all right, pal? He's working today.
Yeah, he's doing his proper job. Bless him. So, so this week we have the Rosellas coming on in about 10-15 minutes, I think. We've got Ollie because the rest of them have gone to a festival. I think one of them's working, so we've just got Ollie today. So we'll have a catch up with him and we'll play some of the music.
The thing is, it's bassist as well, so basically that's this show right off straight away, innit? Me and him talking for 2 hours solid about bass.
You'll be getting slightly aroused, won't you? You'll be talking pedals, and...
Not pedals, mate. We'll just be talking 4 strings. Maybe 6. Maybe 5. We'll see. I think he was as a Fender anyway, so it'll be 4, so we'll be all right.
All right, I glazed over a bit there, sorry. Anyway, because we are the beacon for unsigned music, you can check out all our featured artists on our website, www.smileradio.co/the featured artists. So, like we normally do, we're going to kick off today's show with a song from last week's featured artist, which was Lost Line. And hi, Adam and Jack, if you're listening. Thanks for last week's show. Really, really enjoyed your company. So this is Emily and this is Lost Line live on Smile Radio. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, it's Matt from Apollo Junction here, and you're listening to Rich and a little bit of Chris's show on Smile Radio.
Welcome back to the Rich and a Bit of Chris show. We're Sadie Lee, and we've been joined by Ollie from the Rosellas. Are you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
We can
Hello,
hear
Ollie.
you.
How you doing, pal?
Yeah, all good. Nice and smooth.
Yeah, nice and smooth. I like that. So you're having a little cheeky drink as well while you're on. What are we on?
Yeah. It's an Italian beer, unfortunately.
Oh,
Got a bit of a
Moretti,
soft
is it?
spot, but you know.
Is that by the what they call it, the little version of Moretti.
Oh, are you there?
Oh, we've got a
Moretti, it's not the little one, no, it's the
big one, innit?
pint either, but
yeah, the big bottle.
Well, thanks for taking the time out, because rest of your band members are some at the festival at Sheffield. One's recovering from his jab. Can you hear us, Ollie? Oh, he's back.
we're back.
Yeah. You need to
Just pausing a bit there, buddy.
Yeah, you need to put 10 bob at meter for internet.
Is it all right now?
Oh, I think we can hear you now.
yeah,
Yeah.
it keeps putting on off.
Yeah.
You ain't got Alexa. You ain't got it on Alexa in the other room, have you, by any chance?
No, it should be.
It caused me some right problems. I had it downstairs in the kitchen, and the Alexa, when we were trying to listen. So downstairs we're listening to the show while we're on live, and it kept pausing. It kept causing some right bother. And I thought it were next door trying to nick his internet. So when I turned up and banged on his door at 3 o'clock in the morning, I was a bit surprised.
No, it seems to be a bit better now. Hopefully it stays like this.
So, how's life been treating you? I know it's a stupid question, but been all right?
No, yeah. It's been good. Yeah, it's been good. It's nice that things are finally starting to open up again, of course. I know probably everyone's saying that, but it's the truth. So
It's right though, isn't it?
Yeah.
we can finally have some.
Oh, you keep breaking. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm gonna.
stuff to look forward to. So
You like Norman Collier?
Yeah. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Ollie. I'm going to play a song, Common Ground. I'm going to kick off our interview, even though I've already kicked off the song. Remember Alan Leach and give me a rollicking for that? So,
going good.
right. Well, bear with us. Obviously,
Sorry.
no, don't worry. We're gonna play a song, and we'll be right back after this. So this is Common Ground, and this is Rosellas. So if you want to find out any more information about Rosellas, go to our website, smileradio.co/the featured artist. We're right back, hopefully, with the powers of technology and the powers of Zoom, with the uninterrupted dialogue with our friend Ollie. We'll be right back after this.
I'm Lee from the far north, and you're listening to Rich and a little bit of Chris on Smile Radio. And a little bit the far north.
Welcome back. So that was the Rosellas, and that was Common Ground. Are you back? Can we hear you?
I think so.
Are we back?
I think we're back on. I'm a little bit closer to the Wi-Fi box now, so we should be all right.
Oh, tell me, mate, it's a nightmare, isn't it? I've got plugs all over the house, mate, and trying to get this thing sorted out. Especially now we're having to do it by Zoom anyway.
Yeah, well, hopefully once Lee gets his knee back in, he'll be able to come back in the studio. Yeah, on right leg. Yeah. Yeah. So, who's gone to Tramfest?
Tramlines.
Tramlines.
Drew and Mark are there, or on their way there. I don't know. I think, is it tomorrow or is it today? I don't know when the first night is.
I don't know.
But, they're both either on their way or already there. Who knows?
Well, obviously they'll be listening either on the app or online.
Oh, of course.
No, they won't be. They'll be too busy getting absolutely
Leathered.
blasted.
If they've any sense.
Probably
If they've any sense, yeah.
So, just I want to ask you about when you supported Sean Ryder from Black Grape and obviously Happy Mondays. What was that like?
It's not actually happened yet.
Has it not happened yet?
No, 17th of September.
Oh, right. I thought you'd already done it.
No, 17th of September it's coming up, but it's should be good. Yeah, it's our first London gig as well, so that's just to add something else to it for us. First gig we've done in London, and then I've not seen the venue before or been there before, but it's at the Islington O2. I've only seen pictures of it, but it looks like a good place to play.
Islington O2, yeah, it's a belter.
Yeah, so proper excited for it. And,
But
yeah.
I'd
Definitely enjoy that.
Yeah, well, you'll have to. We're in the last stages of opening our own venue in Huddersfield. So,
nice.
So, would you guys? I'll get it in early. Would you guys be interested in coming across at some point when we're already up and running?
Yeah, we definitely would be. That'd be nice. A bit of a short journey for us than all the way down to Islington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
we'd be up for playing it. We'd do as much as we can. So
where are you guys based? Where are you all based?
Manchester.
Manchester, yeah.
We're all Manchester based. Yeah, we're all from Manchester apart from Mark, who's from Leicester. But he's studying in Manchester, so that's how he's come into it. But yeah, we're all South Manchester.
Brilliant.
South Manchester. Do you know? I was watching. I watched a little clip. You know your video on when you played at Bury Met.
Oh yeah.
And obviously we've just played Common Ground, which obviously is like. I thought that live sounds better than you recorded.
yeah, we're doing it. Because we play that live and got a little bit of an injury to it, and we've got Luis, the keyboard player, doing his magic.
Yeah, I really like that.
Everything else, and a few extra little bits in there that aren't actually on the track. So yeah, it's just to add something a bit different, and then
I like it.
People
remind me of the Verve. The Verve when they played live, and it's like when they kicked into some of their stuff where they put you know what I mean. They had the little bits and pieces that you don't always get on the on an album.
Yeah, well, it's nice to have something a bit unexpected, or if people come and watch it and they've been listening to it all week, at least they can hear something slightly different.
Yeah.
Get excited for it. So
that's it. Yeah, I like it. As good as that.
Yeah, we've had a good response to it from a lot of people. So something to continue to do, keep exploring ideas.
So when did you Before the Storm come out? It's been released, hasn't it?
Before the Storm's out on the 5th of August.
Right.
So that's going to hopefully line up with our first few gigs back, which are the 13th and the 20th of August. So yeah, it's not just out yet, but it's definitely the song I think we'd all like loads of songs that are in like demo form or that are coming out to be recorded. But I think we'd all pick that one as the one that's going to set us back on the track of gigging and back to how it was before lockdown and before everything, trying to forget all about that and just go on as normal now. That's the song to sort of kick it off and start us all with it.
So don't forget, you need to send it over so I can put it on our playlist.
Oh yeah, sure. I can email it over just as we finish this off.
Well, you let me know. Send it as MP3, by the way, because that's what I need to put it on as
that's fine.
But you let me know when I can start playing it, because obviously depending on release dates and that, we are conscious of that. So you let me know when we
See,
can.
it's 5th of August. That's a Thursday, isn't it?
I think it is the 5th of August. I can check for you, just to be 100% sure. Let's have a look on here. It is 6th of August. It's the Friday.
Friday.
It's the Friday. Yeah, 6th of August. So, yeah, and then the 13th is our first gig back, which is in Liverpool. So just before that, hopefully people will get a chance to listen to it a couple of times so they know the words before the gig.
Were you playing in Liverpool?
Jimmy's in Liverpool. Yeah. Which we've done Jimmy's in Manchester. I think it's closed now, I believe. Or the one that we played, I think they moved. We were in the old one. But yeah, we've not done Jimmy. I think it's only our second Liverpool gig anyway.
Yeah.
But it looks like a good venue from what I've seen.
Yeah, there's some cracking places in Liverpool. It's a good place to play.
Yeah,
we're trying to break into as well.
Trying to break into that as much as we can. We've played we've done loads of gigs around Manchester, but which we'll continue to do. But break out in the city, into the different cities. We were on a pretty good run, kind of before the whole COVID thing kicked off, of playing like Leeds, Sheffield, Liverpool, Manchester. So we're trying to continue that, keep it going.
Well, definitely. We're with all considered, we're hoping, with a bit of luck, with a good wind behind us, we're hoping October to have our venue up and running, and we should be able to host between 500 and 700 people.
Oh yeah.
So.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So
great. What's it like? What's the venue looking like? Is it?
Well,
big bar?
There's a front bar which is like a cafe bar type thing. It's right near the uni as well, literally next to the uni.
Yeah,
and it's
so you pull crowds in.
Yeah. And he drops down into a main hall which is 25 meters by 18 meters. So the stage is. We've just been building the stage this week, so that's 8 meters by 6 meters. So there's a fair old size stage. So
yeah, and then what's the plan for that? Just to have different events on. You're hiring all going to be Smile Radio events, or is that just?
Well, it's going to be all Smile Bar and venue events as well, and the radio is going to be upstairs. So there's an upstairs to it. So the studio will be upstairs, or the A studio will be upstairs. So yeah, so exciting times.
Yeah, well, it would be nice to have something nice and fresh and new.
Yeah.
And get all that fancy new equipment in there, get some high quality stuff out of it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's the plan. So,
hopefully it all goes well on time.
Yeah, well, it'll happen when it happens. I mean, with the last 18 months, I'm not going to worry about anything, to be quite honest.
Yeah, fair enough.
It'll sort itself out. It always does. So I've got enough grey hair. I don't need to add to it. So I don't know if you're. Well, we only spoke briefly early today because we should have had you in on, shouldn't we?
Yes. Who knows what he's doing? I reckon he's just been sat in the sun too long. He's too embarrassed to come on with a red face.
I do that every week.
Leon left house. That's not tan. That's blood pressure.
It's come down. It's come down since I've stopped working.
Yeah. And then the other two were at Tramlines, and then Luis is, I don't know, probably enjoying the sun.
Yeah.
Have you got plenty of sun over your way? Because it's a bit overcast here. It's warm, but a bit overcast.
Yeah, it has been all week. It's hide behind the clouds today, which has actually been quite welcome, to be honest. Finally rained last night. I've been waiting for it. It's been way too hot. Yeah, about 30 degrees or something yesterday. Yeah.
It's never too hot. I need all help I can get to lose this holiday weight from 7 years ago. I even had a black bin liner underneath. Right, I think we'll break for a song. So I've got Damage lined up. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, great.
Right then. So go on. I'll let you introduce yourself and your band and this song. Go on, do my job for me.
Yeah, I'm Ollie, bass player in Rosellas, and this is Damaged.
Hi, it's Wild Horse here. I'm Jack.
And I'm Henry.
I'm Ed.
And you're listening to Smile Radio.
Welcome back to Smile Radio, to the Rich and a Little Bit of Chris and a Side of Lee show with our very special guest, Ollie from Rosellas. Liking that. Oh, we're liking that.
I think you've got a really good sound. The Common Ground, I like the Common Ground, and the Damage song as well. That what we've just been playing there. That is a good. You could play basically all your tracks really, just and you could run in a barbecue.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the point, really, isn't it? They've got to be nice to listen to on like a daily basis, really.
That's what I mean. It's just
really.
like. I mean, what I normally do is artists we get, certain artists I get, and I put them all in a playlist, and I just bang them on the speaker, and I'll just let it roll on. And then, you get chatting, you're having a few beers and what have you, and then somebody say, oh, this is, who is it? I mean, I've said this before, and I'll go, oh, no, they were on radio all the week. And I'll realise, and then they went, right, I've not heard of them before. And then they start looking into it, you know what I mean? And they start getting on Spotify and start streaming you. And it's a really good way of getting it spread across to people who wouldn't normally, such as listen to this station or just go on, obviously, and start looking for new bands. Because obviously everybody's stuck to whatever they're listening to on whatever's played on the radio and things like that. And there's like you guys that obviously need mentioning and need bringing forward, which this is why I thought Rich, when he got the idea about bringing the station up, which is what, just over 3 years, Rich?
Just 3 years, 1st of July, yeah, we've had a third birthday.
I think it's a brilliant time to start promoting artists, especially what's gone off over the last couple of years, 18 couple of years with coronavirus and what have you, and it's basically giving new bands an edge now. So instead of just putting things on YouTube and stuff like that, you're pushing it forward. And obviously now when gigs are open now, you can get out and start playing out there, can't you, and start getting people coming to watch you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why we appreciate guys like you starting things like this, giving us a bit of a platform to get ourselves out there. We've been lucky enough to keep growing over the lockdown, and I think we've grown more over the lockdown than we did before anyway, because we've been pushing all the avenues we can, but just can't wait to get back gigging again, because that's...
Well, I must admit, I can't, and I say this to all the bands that we get on, I mean, I just love live music. I can't play an instrument, can't sing, but I appreciate music, and this whole thing has been a burning ambition for about 20 odd years, here with the radio station and looking at a live music venue, and in light of everything that's gone on, all the shite that's gone on, excuse my French, but all the crap that's gone on in the last 18 months, 2 years, and the amount of venues have closed and they're not going to be reopening, it's heartbreaking. There's some really well-established venues that are not going to be reopening again, and it's tragic. It's absolutely tragic, because live music needs an avenue. It needs to be able to to get out there, and it's really sad.
I think our past 3 singles that we put out, we've never even gigged. We've never even gigged since they've been released to a live audience, and that's how long it's been. We just haven't had that chance yet.
It's crazy, isn't it? You know what I mean? When you think about it, I mean, how have you got on with lockdown and things like that? Have you just been have you been writing songs, sending bits and pieces over to? I mean, I take it, who writes the songs then? Is it Drew that starts off with an idea and then everybody starts putting their own bits and pieces to it, or? Yeah,
pretty much. It's Drew and Ewan. It's probably about a 50-50 between the two of them, but they share it with each other, come around. Normally ends up in a demo form in some shape or another, whether it's a recording on your phone, just sat playing a guitar, singing into your phone and doing a voice note, or whether it's a proper form demo, or something that's come out straight from the studio. But it's Drew and Ewan who write the songs, and then they bring it to us. And then I'd say personally, it's probably not till we come together, all 5 of us in the rehearsal room, and actually play it, and then we know what it's actually going to sound like at the end.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's thankfully now, this day and age now, with the phones, the social media, things like that, that you can actually do that. Otherwise, back in the day when I was literally doing my own bits and pieces, it was like would have been struggling big time. It'd been down to I think what we had a digital little digital studio, and they were cost you're talking $1,000 for a little digital studio thing. But you had no chance to send it over to anybody. If we'd been in lockdown, then it wouldn't have happened, I don't think. It was a struggle, big time.
Sending it by carrier pigeon or something.
Yeah.
The thing is,
long ago, you know what I mean?
No, but 20 odd year ago, because the internet, it's only 20-year old or something.
Well, yeah.
He,
It was, what were it called? I can't remember what it used to be called. It were like, it wasn't obviously not, what were it called? What we used to have? When we were, I'm just trying to think what it used to be called. Obviously not Facebook, but the other thing.
MySpace.
MySpace, that's it, yeah, MySpace. And that was basic.
Yeah.
Yogurt carton, bit of string.
Yeah, well, that's why I've been lucky. It's easy to just shoot stuff around to each other now, and we can keep doing stuff. And then we've done all the live stream gigs and stuff as well. There's no hiding it that it's not the same as a proper.
Yeah.
It's still, it's all we've been able to do recently, but there's no denying it really. Everyone knows that it's not the same.
Yeah.
Does one of you have like a bit of a home recording setup kind of thing, and or where you can get round there and like jam a few ideas before you go into the studio or anything like that?
Yeah. Drew's constantly recording demos in his bedroom with the stuff that he's got there, and Mark and Luis, they both study at Royal Northern College of Music.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
So that's how Mark ended up in the band. So Luis was already in the band. He went to Royal Northern and met Mark there and asked him to join. So they're both doing that stuff on the side with music stuff, and then they've got recording. Mark can record drums at home as well, which is very useful. So
that's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I take he's got no neighbours then.
Has he got electric drums that he can just plug into headphones?
Yeah,
is he on electric one?
He records his kit.
Oh,
well, he
wow.
does it when he's at home in Leicester, and then he comes back to stay in Manchester. So maybe he just doesn't go home that often. He runs back to Manchester probably.
Plays it on next door. Yeah, have you heard his drums next door?
Yeah. So Lee used to be a bassist in various bands back in the day.
Oh,
so,
yeah?
Yeah, so
Yeah, I used to play a bit, yeah.
He were absolutely made up when he goes, oh, he's a bassist. So I thought,
Yeah,
right,
well, that's his 2 hours over and done with. Then we just mean,
I said, well,
we'll just talk about basses, and then you might
I'll
as
leave
well
you
get your feet
two.
up.
You two get a room, and I'll just get off. I'll just put some nice relaxing music in background.
Well, there's not that much to talk about with bass really, anyway.
Oh, don't say that to Lee.
Don't talk about that all day long, mate.
It's the cement of the band. It's the backbone of the band.
The spine.
The spine. That's it. Sorry, got it wrong. Didn't I? The spine of the band.
Wait till I see you on 7th. Really getting a back under.
No, yeah, it's good though. Did you start on bass or did you start something else?
No, I started guitar actually. I started to learn when I was about 8. I think about 8 years old. My dad made me play guitar, and he made me stand there in front of a Marshall kit. And basically said, right, there's a guitar, there's 3 chords, learn that. And then after that, had lessons, got a school band. We didn't have a bass player, I had a bass in my bedroom, and then that was it, just hit that, and then started off all over again with bass. But yeah, no, to be honest, I've never looked back, because I think I got really into it, because somebody says, don't you get bored just playing 4 strings? I went, do you know what, there's more to it than what you think. You know, listening to kick drum and drummer, and you've got big time and everything like that. It's harder than what people think. Oh yeah, you've just got 4 strings you need, and it's like, no, there's more to it.
Yeah, that's the trick, really, isn't it? It's more simple, but that's making it effective.
Yeah.
So.
Because if you're not tight with your drummer, you can tell straight. You stick out like a sore thumb, don't you? Your band will stick out like a sore thumb if you're not tight with your drummer.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Rich is just looking at us now, and he's just glazed over. He's like,
no. I'm interested, because I know what I like when I hear it, but I'm not technical in any way, shape, or form. Do you know what I mean? When it comes to music.
Yeah. Well, that is the thing, though. Really, the drummer. I don't like playing without a drummer.
It's weird, isn't it? It's really, really weird.
And that's the whole thing that we like the bass and the drums locking together. That's like what you're trying to achieve. Like, that's the whole point of it. And that creates like the rhythm section and what everyone else is going to play on top of.
That's it.
So I don't like playing without a drummer.
Have you ever tried what
a different
you
drummer?
like with playing, like, you know, when you like a digital drum kit, you know, like if you've got like a backing track.
Like
it's not the same, is it? Yeah, like a drum machine,
Yeah.
like a backing track drum, but it's not the same, is it?
No, it's not, because it's just they're like so quantized on there's no human element to it. It takes all
Exactly.
that
There's
away.
no feel at all, is there?
No.
No, I would think
Probably a
it's
real person sat back there making a load of noise.
Oh,
I mean, I've played with a load of different drummers, and some. I mean, I never forget this American lad I played with, and he was literally he played in bare feet, and he the loudest drummer. I thought he'd actually bust my drum when he hit his snare drum, and he was just testing it. I'm going, now looking at him, and I'm going, what are you doing? But he was such a cool guy, and what a drummer! He was an amazing drummer. I mean, he had a double kit, and he hit every skin, every cymbal, and he could make it crack. But you just had to get used to the tone. How loud he was.
I'll have to give Mark a run for his money. I think he's put his foot through a few bass drums before. But no, yeah, he's Mark's always on the ball with it as well. Like every time you hear him, he's better. So it's nice, but confidence that he's not going to he doesn't make mistakes.
No, that's good. Is that? It's good, especially coming from such as yourself, like a bass player coming from getting tight with your drummer and what have you, and keeping it tight. And it's like you need that confidence with each other as well, don't you?
Yeah. Because if something goes wrong or something happens, they're going to turn around and look at Mark first, and then look at me to try and get things back on track. You know, like make that bass for them to play on. So we've got to stay tight.
What bass guitar do you play?
Mine's a Squire. It's a jazz bass. It's not a real Fender. Put a sticker on it, so I get loads of compliments on it now.
I tell you what, it's a nice. Is it that one? Is it that one? That white one that you've got when you played at Met?
Yeah. The
Yeah,
white.
it is. I always like the Fender Squires like that. But I used to have a Fender Squire Strat, and it was a cracking guitar, brilliant guitar. As long as it's set up properly, it's great.
Yeah, I've had it for like 4 or 5 years maybe. Not had a problem with it. And,
do you use much effects or?
No, I don't use anything. I go straight into the amp, or through a tuner and straight into the amp, and that's it. Keep it simple.
What amp do you use?
I've got a TC Electronic.
All right.
Which mainly bought for gigging. The idea of it was gigging. It's a lot lighter than it looks. It's pretty big, but it's quite nice to carry. Bring to gigs.
That's it. They do a lot of. Sorry.
I was just going to say, most of the venues that we play at anyway, they normally have a house bass amp, which is pretty good. There's everywhere we play seems to have like a Fender Rumble.
Yeah.
And hiding in the back, so we normally get away without that.
Which is nice as well, because you're not carting out gear about as well. How do you travel to gigs? Is it all separate cars, or is it?
Yeah, we all crammed into one car or 2 cars. Drew's Corsa gets
Corsa.
Yeah. I normally get shoved in the back. Ewan's about 6'4", so he can't sit in the back.
So he gets shotgun, does he?
Yeah. And then Mark and Louise live together, so they normally tend to travel down together as well with a junket in the back. So it's normally just 2 cars and cram in as much as we possibly can.
Tell you, it's surprising because people don't realise how hard it is getting back. Obviously, bands, if you can't afford a bus, or if you've not, you know what I mean, you've got to drive yourself. You've got to get all gear there.
Absolutely love to have a van. If someone managed to get us a van, that would be exactly what we need. Or we go to Islington, that would be ideal.
Definitely.
If anybody's listening, they can loan or give a van to the Rosellas. Get in touch.
Yeah, Manchester way. I'm sure there's a few lads over in Manchester that might be any. Driving around in one, I bet there's a couple knocking about somewhere.
I'm sure if you ask around, they'll just take one without consent.
They probably would.
Right, I've got The Edge lined up, so should we play that?
Yeah, go for it.
Right, so this is The Edge by the Rosellas. You listen to Rich without Chris, with a side of Lee, with our very special guest, Ollie, live on Smile Radio. We're right back after this.
Town hangs heavy in the cloud, and you feel the cold wind brush right past your cheek. The only place where you get the space to see the world, and you choose to share it with me. Try to understand dance, but I won't. You say take my hand and then you'll know. A sort of little touch as our fingers intertwine makes it feel like a scene from a movie that you'd find on the bottom shelf in your mother's bedroom next to before sunrise. And it goes, but in the moment you know. And I could swear that you look even better against the backdrop of a city night on a hill where you can see for miles. Song
Welcome back to the Rich and a Bit of Chris show. Oh, it's a bit dyslexic fingers. Sorry about that.
Do you know what? That has got to be one of my favourite songs I've heard all this year.
Yeah.
That is better than Master Plan, mate, by Oasis. I
think
shit
so?
you not. Tell you now, that is absolute. The really nice, deep, rich bass riff in that as well. That is absolutely fantastic. That's got to be one of my favourite tracks this year. That.
Well, nice one. I think it's. I'd say it's probably closer to like what we like as a band as well, and what we're kind of to the sounds that we like to create and we want to put out there.
Tell you now, you play any tracks like that. I tell you now that you're gonna get picked up, mate, because that is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
I really love that track. I'm gonna be listening to that all night. Absolutely banging.
Yeah. Well, I think it's probably more similar to what we like to listen to as well, like the bands that we like and those sounds that we don't get the chance to in the big main single, but interesting for the people who actually like the music. And then get this.
You can tell you're definitely all into that because everybody is like by listening that everybody's on it. You know what I mean? Everybody's, and you get. Obviously, when you do write songs and you write them, it's like I did it myself when played. You don't. Oh yeah, we're playing this again. All right, okay, then we're playing this again, and it becomes like a machine. It's just in your head. But I think that when everybody's like, oh yeah, we're playing this, right then, get ready. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether it's right or wrong or not, I don't know. But obviously, I don't know you guys. But that is an absolute fantastic tune. Is that?
Yeah, nice one.
I've had a message on Twitter as well. Which Jimmy's did you say? Manchester or Liverpool? It's Liverpool, isn't it? You're playing at
Liverpool, playing on Liverpool Jimmy's on the 13th of August.
13th of August. Are tickets still available?
Yeah. Those tickets you could easiest to probably go to our band website, rosellasband.com, and the ticket link's on there, and it takes you over to the Jimmy's website, I think, where you can buy that ticket.
So that's Jimmy's at Liverpool on the 13th of August. So go to the website, get the tickets. So don't forget, if you send any links across, I'll share on our socials, and any gigs you've got coming up, let us know. We'll happily try and promote whatever we can. So just
that'd be great. We'll send it all over to you.
We'll share all our socials because we're all about sharing the love. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Share the love, pass it on.
Share the love. As my little one said when a few years ago, why can't we just all get on?
You've been working with your award-winning producer as well, haven't you? Oliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mad Fox Records.
Yeah, Mad Fox. Yeah, that's where we record, in the kebab shop. That's an old kebab shop, apparently.
That's not bad, is it, if you're hungry as well?
Yeah, just go get a kebab.
But no, we've been working with Oliver since Born Under a Cloud, I believe. And yeah, he just gets it. He knows how to work with us. He understands everything that we want. He's working hard to create our sound, and it's just better every time. Again, like we progressed from Under a Cloud was recorded in a different studio, but then Oliver did the production work on it, and then the single after that we went and recorded it from the beginning with Oliver. And since then, everything's been with him.
See, a good producer, it makes all the difference.
You've just pinched the words right out of my mouth there, Rich.
Sorry,
it's so important to have
and it's important. It's important that the producers get you as the artist as well. I mean, I know we had there's a band called 26th Avenue, and it's Demi, who's female-fronted indie band, and she's from Hull, our neck of the woods, bless her. And she was saying, and one of the producers that they were working with, and he put, I think, is it February Tears? I think the song's called. I can't remember. It's something February anyway. And he put a string section on it, and it absolutely makes a song. And they were all against it. It's really interesting because they want, but you listen to it. I'll play it later on in the second hour, but. It's a great chat, and when the strings come in, for me, it's just like it takes it to a different level. But a good producer is worth the salt. So
be the only other person that actually hears the song before it's finished. producer, so it's important to have another set of ears on it.
Mm.
And the thing with Oliver, he matches our enthusiasm as well towards it, which I think is really important too.
Yeah, definitely.
There's no question that he's going to put the work in to make it how we want. He's not going to get lazy with it, and that's exactly what we needed. So, been really good working with him.
Excellent. He's I'm going to say because I was looking, I googled him and I was looking around and he does a bit of stuff on. Is it YouTube and stuff like that? He does and is it?
Yeah, he does. He puts a few videos out there.
Yeah.
Doing whatever little reviews of things or tutorials or.
Yeah.
I think he's actually put some of doing our tracks. He's got some on his YouTube channel of like how he produced and mastered some of our songs. I think there's one for Born Under.
Cool. I'll have to have a look at that.
Yeah, he goes through our songs and just shows you how he works, basically. What he's
How do you
done
pronounce his second name?
Shalito.
Is it Shalito? Shalito.
Yeah, Shalito.
Yeah, Oliver Shalito. Yeah, he's. I have, like I say, I googled it before, Sean, when I was looking at him, and he looks like he definitely knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he certainly does. We moved actually from. So we've just finished. Last thing we recorded with him was an EP. It's going to be coming out later in the year after Before the Storm, which has got 6 tracks on it. And then he just pushed us further again with that by putting out all like the computer, like all the electronic things, like the fake amps that we use in emulating it, and you plug in like we used to use a Kemper and stuff to like emulate the sounds that we wanted. And then last time he brought us into the studio, and then he had all these real proper tube amps, real Fenders for us to use. Like he had a big 5-string Sandberg bass for me to use, which was about $2,500.
Yeah.
And then he had like all this stuff that he'd put the effort in to get it for us as well. And it just elevates the sound again even more because it's like that real sound that you can't. The computers do a good job of it now, but it's still not the same.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to hear that EP because that's like real proper tubes. Everything was played properly. That bass we didn't even use a bass amp. Bass just went straight into the desk.
Yeah, DI'd straight into the desk.
It sounded so good. We just went straight in.
That what would you say? Right, I'm going to put you on the spot now. Right, because I love that song, The Edge, that much. What's the new release compared to that? Then is it totally different kind of?
I think it is actually, yeah, because Before the Storm it's more like uplifting and the songs. There's the sort of The Edge. But even still, Damaged and Common Ground have this sort of moodiness to them.
Yeah.
Which it's still there as part of our sound, but Before the Storm is like, I don't know, I guess more of an anthem. Like it's bigger sound.
More of an epic sound, more of an epic.
Yeah, exactly. And then the B-sides coming with that is Sometimes Always, which put out an acoustic version of already, which is on Spotify already on the Back in the Room EP.
Yeah.
But it's the full version of that, and
I'm looking forward to it. Make sure you send it to Rich. So. Send it to Rich because I need to have a listen to that because, like I say, I'm going to be listening to the Edge.
Don't forget, send me the Before the Storm.
Yeah, I'll send you the.
When can I play it? When can I put it to the playlist?
6th of August is the release date. So go with that. If we can get it any sooner, then we'll definitely let you know. But,
well, send it across, and I promise I won't put it on, but I'd like to have a listen.
No, you're going to send me it as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Yeah. It's a good job I don't scare Lee in it.
Yeah. Petrified.
But yeah, that song, the new one, that's about getting ready for summer, getting ready to get back out there.
Really looking forward to listening to that.
Yeah, so don't forget, send it across, mate. Right, to finish up, if it's all right with you, I'm going to play Born Under a Cloud.
Yeah.
Is that all right with you?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. That's the first.
Is that the acoustic version or the? You do acoustic version of that, don't you?
Yeah, there's actually three versions of that out now.
All right.
there's the original single, and then we released the Born Under acoustic version, and the acoustic version's got a remix on there too.
Well, the one I've got lined up is just over 5 minutes. Is that the original?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. The dance remix was done by the keyboard player, but the original, that's probably the one you
Bloody
guys want.
keyboard players, I tell you what, they always want to do a bit of a dance and a jiggy, don't they? They always do.
Yeah, they just can't get away from
Lights off.
it.
Can't get away. Okay, techno, all that lot, isn't it?
Right, Ollie, I just want to say a massive thank you, mate, for coming on, stepping into the breach. When all
on your own as well.
Thanks for having me.
No,
Good chat.
Absolute pleasure.
Loved having you on,
we'll be
mate.
sure to send you all the stuff you're after, and definitely let us know about your new venue and how that's going as well. Keep us up to date, because we play it when we can.
Well, the thing is, that, as you know now, that's a legal binding contract that you've agreed to, so we're all right there. But I've got your number, and I'll drop you a message as well. And what I'll do is I'll send you some pictures of where we're at the minute. And you're not going to believe what it's supposed to look like, but yeah, it's a bit of a yeah.
Yeah, it all sounds exciting. So yeah, we'll be good.
You've been an absolute star. Thanks for coming on, mate. Really enjoying your stuff.
Cheers, buddy. You take care, pal.
And
all the best to the rest of the guys as well.
Yeah. I'll hopefully get back from Sheffield in one piece.
Yeah, I hope so.
Right, take it easy. So this is Born Under a Cloud by the Rosellas, live on Smile Radio. And again, if you want to find out any more information about the guys, go to our website, smileradio.co/the featured artist. And just what's your website for the band, Ollie, before you go?
rosellasband.com.
There you go. And tickets for the venue in Liverpool, Jimmy's, on the 13th of August are available on there to buy. So get your send down. Right then, mate. Take it easy. Look after yourself. And
Nice.
give us 3 rings when you get in, won't you, Ollie? Yeah?
Yeah.
Take it easy, man. Take care. Thanks again, mate.
Nice one. Thank you.
Ta-da.
look different in the daylight. Darkness doesn't hold me like you. Another night when nothing happened, and the contradictions based on you. Eyes are brighter when you're crying. Makes me wish I never seen them right. Your eyes are nicer when you're silent. Makes me feel like I'm about to die. You said we live like total strangers, but that's just your selfish point of view. No, I don't know how you're feeling, and I wish I didn't want to. And the tears never dry. And the tears never dry. Your eyes are brighter when you're crying. Makes me wish I never seen them right. Your eyes are nicer when you're silent. Makes me feel like I'm about to die. Your eyes are brighter when you're crying. Makes me wish I never seen them right. Your eyes are nicer when you're silent. Makes me feel like I'm about to
And the Princess.
Hi, this is Daniel the Punk,
And Mika the Princess.
bringing you 2 hours of music and random bickering about random stuff.
Playing an eclectic mix of established and emerging artists, plus Homer
The Track Off. Coming to you every Friday night at 10 p.m. on Smile Radio.
Head over to thepunkandtheprincess.com or on social media at Punk and Princess.
Don't miss it and don't miss out.
The
Punk
and the Princess.
Welcome back to the Richard and a Bit of Chris show live on Smile Radio with a side of Lee. Enjoyed Ollie there?
Yeah, he was a good guy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It's always hard as well, especially when he's on his own. We're bombarding him. There's two of us bombarding him with bits and pieces, like so. Yeah.
No, enjoyed that.
Good lad.
Looking forward to seeing him live.
Very impressed with that, with their music.
Yeah.
Very impressed. Right, that is my kind of stuff. Is that? Just to let you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you start looking at when you start listening to other stuff, send it to me first.
Yeah, on there. Let me know. Right then, we've got. I've got some of the tracks from last week that I wanted to play. We didn't get round to playing them, so I've got The Roots Hold No Trees by The Merchants. You remember the Liverpool band?
Yep.
Really like them guys. And I've got Point of View by the Banshees. You remember them?
Oh, yeah.
They were good lads. Don't you like them, don't you?
Yeah.
So don't forget as well, coming up after us, we've got the Mad as a Fish, Colonel Backers, 6 till 7, and then we've got the JJ Kane Quite Great Radio Show, 7 till 8, and then 8 till 10 p.m. the Indie Artist Playlist, and then, as you heard just earlier, 10 o'clock till 12 midnight, we have the Punk and the Princess Show. So stay tuned, keep it with Smile Radio, And don't forget, if you've missed this show or any other show, you can catch it again on demand. You can go to our website, smileradio.com/on demand, listen for free, or download it for £1. Every little helps, as the elephant having a wee in the sea. Anyway.
Whatever that means, yeah. You tool.
No, I didn't say that.
Tell you what, no wonder Chris will be like, if he's listening in now, and he'll be like, oh,
what is he on about?
Talk some shite, is that lad? You know, when Chris is on, and obviously me and Chris, we can all see each other by doing Zoom and what have you, and then you'll make like a silly little comment like that, and me and we'll just look at each other, we'll just shake his heads at the same time, especially when you start singing as well at the beginning of the show.
I like me singing.
No wonder you and Maria sleeping in single beds.
That's because Idris is there.
Oh, he's still there.
And he doesn't snore.
Oh, right, yeah. He's boarding though, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's dead boarding.
Don't say a word.
Boarding. You like that?
That
went straight over your head as well, didn't it?
I got there eventually. There was a Zoom delay.
Was there?
Yeah. Zoom delay.
Yeah.
Right
so
then.
What we got cracked on then? What we lined up for?
This is Roots Hold the Trees, and this is by the Merchants. And again, they were, I forget how long ago it is now they were on. It all morphs into one, doesn't it? So,
yeah.
Again, go to our website, check them out, smileradio.com/the featured artist. So this is the Merchants, a band from Liverpool. These are really, really good. Really like these guys. And this is Roots Hold the Trees. Live on Smile Radio. We're right back after this.
Never thought that you would fall adrift. Now you surrender to the game when you follow blind. Pretty much a pacifist. Your temper can take hold of you sometimes. It's impossible to talk to you. You're always right, always right. Of course, you set the sights high. When I went to talk to home, she told me of the misery. I really thought your time would come, but then again, so did we. Try to pull yourself away. It's got you tied upon a link. Forget about the pressure. Just the roots hold the trees. A new dog walks alone, reaps the world he lived above. An old trick to trip him up. Leave you biting at the bone. Hook line, he'll drink tonight. He'll have the bitter twist, he's cold as ice. Of course, he set the sights high. When I went to talk to Joe, she told me of your misery. The time it took was far too long to get you back upon your feet. Try to pull yourself away. It's got you tied upon a leaf. Forget about the branches, the roots hold the trees. As far as you want, and as long as I wait, my empathy is gone. Feel the mask from off your face. The enemy is won in a smile, switchblade cuts to form the sky. When I went to talk to Joe, she told me of your misery. I really thought your time would come, but then again, so did we. Tried to pull yourself away. It's got you tied upon a leaf. Forget about the pressure, 'cause the roots hold the trees.
You're listening to Rich and a little bit of Chris on Smile Radio.
Colonel Bacchus, he's your host. Yes, the host with the most. With the song he's singing that'll make your ears bleed. Colonel Bacchus is a DJ. Yes, the craziest DJ. He plays movies and music, and it's strange as the Godzilla thing. From the dubstep noise, loud bass on top of that, to the shrill of the giant shrews, the oddest, weirdest, strangest show the radio ever knew. Colonel Bacchus is the host. Yes, a host that won't toast. What a kook, what a ruler, what a nightmare come truer was he. Colonel Bacchus radio show from Tennessee, Fridays at 6 p.m. on Smile Radio.
Welcome back to the Rich and Vickers show.
You know what? I was just about to ask you earlier, and you've not played that.
I know.
It makes me chuckle every time I listen to that.
He's got another one, which is it's about the same thing. It's about as
What, is it as mad as that?
yeah. I'll see if I can find it for our listeners or viewers on Facebook. For some reason, it's kicked us off. I don't know why.
Oh, for a change.
So yeah, I'll be joining the Facebook in a few minutes.
This is why people should get Alexas. And
Yeah.
you can just say, Alexa, start Smile Radio.
Oh, they can just download the free app. Just
What was
download
that?
the free app on your, it's available for Apple and Android, or you can just listen online. Go to smileradio.co and just click on the little play icon and listen to us live. Our dulcet tones. All right, granted you won't see our pretty little faces, but
You can
really,
just hear his voices and imagine.
yeah, probably imagination will be better than actually looking at the real thing.
It will be you with your string vest on now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look like Onslow.
I don't stand up.
Look like you had a fried egg sandwich this morning.
I don't stand up because I've got no shorts on.
It's all right, Kevin. Pick it up anyway, would it?
No, it's like a willy bit smaller. But anyway, cheers.
Yeah, do you know the Merchants then, that song?
Yeah.
You know what it reminded me of then? The Fratellis. Remember the Fratellis?
Yeah.
There's little bits in that song
Yeah.
just remind me of the Fratellis.
We were playing because unfortunately Lee couldn't make it last week. He was stuck at the hospital, and Lost Line was last week's featured artist. And the song, kicked off with Emily. I said to him last week when we played it, it reminded me of Badly Drawn Boy.
Yeah.
And
What did I say? First thing I said to you, wasn't
yeah.
it? Badly Drawn Boy straight away. Another artist we haven't heard for ages.
No, well, I'm making a list of all, some of the artists that back in. I tell you, we've had. You remember Baby Bird? You're gorgeous.
Yeah.
We've had some of his new stuff. He's self-released now. He got dropped by his record label. Yeah, they dropped him. Yeah. So I've been asked to play Knives by the Fallen State. So this is right. I know this is right down your street.
I love a bit of rock.
Yeah, and I've been asked for the Dirty Rock because Dirty Rock were playing at a gig last night. I saw some of the bits on social media, so I'm going to get back in touch with Chris from the Big Dirty.
Oh yeah.
Because I want to try and
get them guys back on because that was funny.
I want to do one better, mate. I want to get them live.
I tell you what, you might have to do it after 10 o'clock as well.
Yeah.
But saying that though, come on, it's just a bit.
Exactly. Well, we'll just put
dads in it.
We'll put a bit of disclaimer on before the show, just to
This
say
is it,
that
yeah.
if you're easily offended, don't tune in.
Listen to the podcast after. You can turn it off then.
Yeah, you can beep your own bits out. So, I've also, for those who don't know, there's a Darren Powell who does a lot of charity work for the Qs. They've got a charity match. They've got a charity match on the 8th of August at Ossett. Is it Ossett Football? What's it called? Ossett United? What's it called?
It's Ossett United now, isn't it? It's not
Yeah.
Ossett Town, Ossett Albion anymore because of MERS, so it's Ossett United now.
Yeah. Again, I'll find out more information about it and I'll share it on our socials.
Is it this? Which ground that they're playing at now? Because they were working on. I think they were going to do some work down at Ossett Albion where the cricket ground is, but the old Ossett Town ground is opposite the old bus station. Now, is that bus station still there?
Yeah, bus station.
People know. Obviously, that area, they'll know straight away.
I will find out, but if you go to the Q's charity on Facebook, you'll find them. But yeah, we're hopefully going to be streaming it for them live. I think he says he's going to have Sky Sports there. I think there's Rhubarb Radio there, and it's all for Rob Burrows as well. So all the proceeds are going to Rob Burrows. So
massive, brilliant, absolutely fantastic cause that.
yeah. So if you can get down, if you can't, if you want to make a donation, I'm sure there's information on the website. I'll find out and I'll put it on our socials. So the 8th of August, Ossett United. I think it's the one near the bus station, but again, we'll qualify all that. So yeah, that's a brilliant cause. He's done amazing work for Chelsea. He's been on Soccer AM. He's done all sorts. I mean, the teams and the charities that he's raised money for. He's such a lovely lad as well. A really nice lad. Cool. So keep doing the good work, Darren, and I will give you a shout later on because he's messaged me earlier. So I haven't forgot. I will get back to you, mate. So without further ado, I think we should play Knives by the Fallen State. Bit of rock on a Friday. What do you think?
Have you ever seen the film Accountant with Ben Affleck?
Yes, I have.
Right, you know when he's sat in that room and he puts his music on and his strobe light on and he's got that pull cue on his leg and he's rolling his leg and he's like,
yeah,
he puts a load of heavy stuff on. This is me on a Friday night with this on.
Right, there's an image for you kids. Yeah. We're right back after Lee's finished. After Lee's finished rolling his pull cue on his leg. We're right back after this. Don't go anywhere.
About 5,000 years ago.
I found it, Lee.
Alfred Fossil, a mild-mannered, over-the-hill club DJ, walked into Smile Radio via digital email abomination. He arrived shoeless and toothless from the redneck hills of bloody Tennessee, USA, with plans of delivering more diversity to the Smile musical configurations. Punk rock, mashup, house remixes, and dubstep are his weapons of choice. But his ultimate weapon he unleashes weekly at the beginning of his show, which is a parody of ridiculousness and disgrace rarely heard on airwaves anywhere about the globe. So if you're tired of listening to hip, cool music and their uppity, city-fied ways, but just want to be shocked back into reality, check out Colonel Bacchus Radio, Fridays at 6 p.m., right here on Fish and Chips Happy Smile Radio.
Welcome to Smile Radio, the home of the best new music from independent artists all around the world. Send your submission straight over Richie, RITCHIE.Johnston, JOHNSTON, at smileradio.co. Anyway, back to some more music. Yeah, baby.
Welcome back to Rich and a little bit of Chris show live on Smile Radio. The side of Lee.
Hello. Hello. Oh, I'll tell you what, while we've just been listening to them, I've just had a right chuckle with Liv.
Have you? Why?
Oh, yes. My lovely stepdaughter. Well, can you see that, Rich?
No, I just see a white.
It's like a, you know, one of them testing kits.
Oh, yeah.
Corona. Well, I was just like listening to the track anyway. I've got a pencil here and I've just done another line. So there were two lines on it. Anyway, she would bring me a beer up. So I knew she would come in anyway. She come in, I went, look at that. And she looked at it and she was like, Yeah, you have just ruined my life.
So it's your fault.
Oh, I'll tell you what, she went, you have just ruined my life. I said, I'm only joking, I've just drawn a second line on it. We're getting her back from earlier on because she comes in and I says, your mum's been doing washing. She says, I says, can you like just sort your clothes out, whatever needs washing? And she just, the comment I got back was, why don't you just suck the life right out of me?
Simple yes or no, being quite sufficient, Liv.
Exactly.
Bloody hell.
You need any clothes washing? Why don't you just suck the life right out of me?
You're such a drain on me. I hate you, I hate you. And then goes into a bedroom and just puts her arms through a crucifix.
That's it. Just like lays back, falls flat. And go, I cannot deal with this stress.
I do not need this in my life.
If only to be 15 all over again.
Oh. I've also got lined up. I've got Never Stay by Brianna Musco. She was one of the artists who did the live virtual ball from New York. Apparently, she's coming back over to the UK. So she's going to let me know. It'd be great if we could get her back in the studio if we're allowed. I don't know what the deal is, but
well,
madness.
Was it? Can you go in a shop now without a mask on?
Yeah, I've been a rebel.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
Did they all look at? Did they all look at? What about counter them? Did they?
No, I nipped into B&Q this morning, and half at staff didn't have one on. So
Didn't they?
I think it's down to personal choice. I think if you
Well,
feel
obviously I've been going at fracture clinic quite often.
it's kind of different hospital, though, isn't it?
And they said to me, they said, I'm talking to a nurse, and she basically said they've been test and proven that the actual masks don't do anything. She says, but obviously after the 19th, we're going to be, you're going to be all right, but we're going to end up having to wear them all the time. And I tell you what, mate, obviously the last few weeks it's been pretty warm. It's roasting in them hospitals. Oh. Absolutely roasting.
They have eating them well, don't they?
I feel so sorry for them. I mean, I went for an X-ray, and the girl come down in a suit and that, and she's just absolutely felt so sorry for them. Just no air whatsoever down there, and they like it all day. You know what I mean? They're doing 12-hour shifts, aren't they? Plus, it's unbelievable.
It's not much fun, is it? It's not much fun at all.
No chance.
Well, hopefully, everything's still kind of up in the air. We've cancelled our holiday because we can't go now. So
yeah,
it's cancelled. So we're just gonna make do. I might treat go to Scarborough or something for a couple of days.
Go camping in back garden or something.
I could do, couldn't I? On that slope.
Yeah, on that slope. Yeah, somewhere in Wales. What about Farmer's Field across your house?
I could sleep next to Rabbit in the lodge.
Yeah, Farmer's Field across your road, you'd be all right there, wouldn't you?
Get a tent up. If she gets caught short, we can just nip back home.
Yeah, exactly. Right across field.
I'm just trying to find. I've been asked to play. Hang on, I don't know if I've got it on my playlist.
Come on, reel some songs off what you've got on your playlist.
Right, I've got Dirty Rider lined up again for the Big Dirty because that's lined up. I've got the Shop Window, and I've got Joker from Reclaim Vienna.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm going to mention that actually.
So I tell you what, we'll do a couple of back-to-backs because we've only got 20 minutes left. So this is the Dirty Rider by the Big Dirty, and I genuinely can't wait to see them live. I bet they are absolutely brilliant.
I mean, I've read some stories online as regards them, what they do and stuff like that. It's just a complete and utter show in it. It's just you pay your money and you get your money's worth.
And you get entertained.
Not just be good music and talented musicians, but the show as well. Absolutely.
So Chris, if you're listening, I'm going to ring you. He's the main man from the Big Dirty. So let's play. I'm going to do a back-to-back. I might even spoil you and play a free back-to-back. There we go.
Go, why not?
So this is Dirty Rider by the Big Dirty. Now this is a tune.
It is the night.
In the in the mix. Back to back, beat to beat. Come on, DJ. Hit me with another track.
Smile Radio.
The other stations are still playing commercials. Meanwhile, here's another hint.
Smile Radio.
Hold me back, 'cause this time I'm Rich and Chris and Drive Time Smile Radio.
There we go, a trilogy of hits. Eh?
Nice.
The Big Dirty, the Seratones, and Bianca.
Ricky!
Bianca. Brianna Musco. Oh, helps if I put my teeth in, doesn't it? That's it. I've had a desperado, I don't care.
Fingers are in your teeth are on your fingers.
Something like that. Well, I've had a message from a band called The Blams, and they've sent me a song across. And I just said, I thought we should give it. I've not listened to it. And I've just said, so I hope you don't mind. I've just emailed you, throwing rocks. But I haven't got the new single. I haven't been able to download it. So if you're listening, I'm going to play it next because we've literally only got 9 minutes. I've not heard this, so it's a bit of a punt, but they've got a good following. So I'm just messaging you now. Good radio is this. He just messaged me now. The second single's next Friday. So if you send it, I will have a listen to it and we'll put it on. I'm just telling him we're going to play it now. So
Next time I come into the studio, I'm going to take them desperados off you.
Why? I'm on my second one. I'll be in bed for 8.
No. It could be worse. You could have been at Lucasade.
Orange Lucasade, yeah.
Dear me.
When the mean numbers kick in. Oh.
Like a kid in a sweet shop.
So I don't know the names of the band. So anyway, I'm who cares? I've had a desperado.
Do it. Why not?
I'll give it a go. I'm gonna play it now.
Chris will be rolling his eyes now.
Why? And I'll pick him up and roll him back to him. Hey, bruds. Right then, let's give it a whirl, and we'll come right back. So this is Never Knew by the Blams. Let's give it a whirl, see what we think to this, kids. Ooh. 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 Liking this.
Stay with me while you feel things through. Joyfully flinging, touch under the new. You will never worry until it affects you. Burn is surrounded with a surging review. Emotional romance of love when you look at me like you never knew. Emotional romance of love when you got what you want from me. So slide on through. Worry about the stories that you make up in your head, knowing that you leave out the part where you said that you knew you'd never love me, you knew you never would. You gave me in a heartbeat if you thought you ever could. And now she never saw when you look at me like you never knew. And now she never saw where you got what you want from me. So slide on through. And now she never saw when you look at me like you never knew. And now she never saw where you got what you want from me. So slide on through. Part that you still love about me is what everybody hates. Could you still be the one, or is it all too late? If we had a choice, would we escape this fate? And now she never saw when you left me like you never knew. And now she never saw when you got what you want from me. So slide on through. And now she never saw when you look at me like you never.
I'll tell you what.
Bit of grunge there, isn't there?
Yeah, I like that.
Nirvana.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I hope you're listening. He's messaged me. He says, thanks very much. Well, I hope you're listening. But I'll definitely will be putting your tracks on the playlist, mate. So if you get in touch with us if you want to come on promote your stuff. But
not bad at all.
I enjoyed that, mate. Enjoyed that very much.
That could have been make or break, that, couldn't it?
Yeah. I like it. Hey.
Oh, I tell you what. Hey, Desperado.
Hey, El Bandino from Aldi. their version of Desperado. It's the future. Well, we're out of time, kid. We're out of time. It's 4 minutes to go.
4 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
that's some shot through, isn't it?
And it. So I just want to say a massive thank you for everybody who's tuned in, taking the time out. Also, Ollie from the Rosellas, really enjoyed the interview today.
Yeah, top guy.
Really, really enjoyed it. And it'd be nice to meet you guys as well. So if you're listening, get in touch with us. Anything that's going on, we'll happily promote any gigs, anything that's going on. So all I have to do is just to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Lee, stay safe. Look after that knee up. Look after that knee up. Yeah. Look after that knee. Get that MRI sorted out. And I'm gonna a bit of a indulgence. I'm gonna finish off with City Streets by Civic Green. My favourite band.
You're going to get done for stalking, seriously.
I haven't played it for a couple of weeks, to be fair. I've not played the song.
Well, you know why?
Why?
Because I went on last week. We didn't have a short week before. Played it then. Seriously.
I don't think I did. Anyway, it's my show. I've had an El Bandino.
I can do what I want. I've had a couple of drinks.
I've had an El Bandino. It's the future.
Right,
Right,
sure the Marie's going to knock 10 bells out of you.
Don't go. Please don't go. Right, don't forget, Curlbackers is on after us. We've got JJK 7 till 8. We've got the indie playlist show till 10. And then we've got the Punk and the Princess 10 till 12. I've been Rich.
I've been Lee.
And thanks again, guys. Stay safe. Look after each other. And give us 3 rings when you get in. Ta-da.
Bye.
Cheers.